Just 5 days ago, I was releasing a video from coming back, and I had been away for several days. This container was with old tomatoes and also a cabbage plant. I decided to get rid of the cabbage plant, and I wanted to try to go fresh with plantings. And so these were clones that I had in a AeroGarden Sprout, and I've moved them over to this larger grow pail under a Vivosun VS 1000 light. It's around 100 watts. And since these are clones, they should produce a little bit faster. And I'm already getting some blossoms that are starting to form, so that's encouraging. Previously, I have taken tomato plants out of an AeroGarden Bounty and put them under 100 watts in the same container and got fresh tomatoes in around 82 days. With clones, I'm hoping to get a little bit faster result. This container had a couple huge cucumber plants. I did a refresh to get some more cucumbers off those, but since that time I've put in a couple clone plants from those filled mother plants, and they're looking quite healthy. As a matter of fact, the blossoms are just absolutely gorgeous. I like the bright yellow colors, the huge blossoms, and the plants have been quite green and lush looking, and also have been starting to form cucumbers already, so I'm quite happy with doing that. I've kept a couple of the Golden Harvest Microdorf clones in the sprout that you see right here. And I figured that I might use those for something else. As if you didn't know, I do have a slight preference for eating tomatoes. And this AeroGarden Bounty Elite has been set up with heirloom tomatoes that are from AeroGarden. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that was happening since the first time I showed you the results of being away, I've gotten 2 of the plants to come back, and I did that, if I use proper grammar, done that by pushing the grow sponges down farther into the nutrient water and getting those to wick up better. Crazy thing is that of all the gardens that I have, the AeroGarden cascading petunias are just incredible. They've been growing since about August of last year, and I've not really done much of anything with those. As a matter of fact, I think I've only fed them 2 or 3 times, but they are doing quite well and pulling water without nutrient into the chamber. And so what I have to do is occasionally add nutrients since I'm not using the auto feed. But I would say that they've been quite successful, and I would really like to be able to clone some of this plant as well. And that's going to be a new set of skills because I've tried it and failed already, and so there's probably better ways to go about it. But for summertime, it would be just exciting to be able to do cloning, on flowers and replicating those so I could have a massive outdoor flower display. I had two gardens that were AeroGarden 40-watt bounties that were not in use at the time of the last video. I've started to clean those up using citric acid. And you can see on the top one that I do have a lot of iron content in the city water, and it takes a little bit of acid to be able to remove those stains out of the bowl. I have most of the other parts sitting in a bucket of water with citric acid to clean those separately. My Jericho romaine lettuce is doing quite well and actually would be doing a lot better. In my haste to move the Jericho lettuce into this system, I actually forgot to plug in the pump, and that's the cord that you see right there. And so they've been growing passively, and once I go to recirculating, they should do a lot better. This AeroGarden Sprout, the stickers say that they are tomatoes, I'm sorry, cascading petunias, and not really, because what I did was I pulled the sponges out after germinating the petunias, and I just reused the same grow baskets and I put new sponges in, and I'm starting to grow some peppers. This is a pepper called Tequila Sunrise. It's around 500 on the Scoville scale, not terribly hot. And the AeroGarden Sprout to the right, which I had some tomato clones in, has peppers also. These are an orange pepperoncini and are supposed to be good for pickling, whereas the other ones would be nice for like a chicken salad or something similar. So in 5 days, my garden indoors has changed quite a bit, and I just wanted to share that if you have a continual seed starting or cloning, oftentimes it is easier to be able to jump right back into gardening, even if you have been away and have had some failures. And I'm really hoping that over the next several weeks that everything grows quickly, and I have a lot more things coming on that I should be able to eat in the kitchen and fix, and also serve fresh. So this has been the story of my failures from unexpected being away, as well as coming back and recovery efforts.